Class, stand up, sit down. Okay, dear students, welcome to Mali Radio and Television Station, ORTM. Once again, we'll meet in class. Okay, our topic today is news and information. Okay, class, where can we get news and information? Where can we get news and information? All right. We can get news and information from TV. I suppose that everyone has a TV set at home. And phone, everybody has a phone. Newspapers. Do you know what newspapers mean? Newspaper, well, journalists prepare newspapers for the readers, for any reader, for you and for the public, okay? You have letters. In the old times, we used to write letters to our parents living abroad. For instance, we wrote letters to parents living in Ségou, or in Côte d'Ivoire, or in France, or in the USA. Okay? Well, but today, we have a lot of means that can convey news and information. So, we name TV, we name phone, we name newspapers, and we name letters. Today, we're going to study letters. A letter. You know? We have two kinds of letter. We have business letter and we have social letters. But our focus is social letter. It's a letter from person to person, letters in which we convey personal information. Okay? Right. This morning, we're going to teach you how to write a letter in English. How to write a letter in English, not in French. Not in French. But in English, you may have some parents abroad in an English-speaking country. So, you will have to write in English this time, okay? And now, at the end of this lesson, so you should be able to know the different kinds of news and information sources. And you will also be able to use some words and phrases in meaningful sentences, okay? And now, here is this table. So look at it. There you can see a dress. on the top right corner of our paper. Address, you put your address. For instance, you can say Musa Traoré, Lycée Ibrahim Ly, Banakabougou, Commune 6. And now, you can write the date a little below the address, still on the top right corner of your paper. Okay? And a little below on your left hand side, so you have to put greeting. Greeting, you say, dear mother, dear sister, dear cousin, dear grandfather, dear grandmother, or dear aunt, if you want. Okay? Or dear sir. And below is the introduction. Introduction. You put your introduction below the greeting, okay? And after the introduction now is the body of your letter. So it's the main content you will have in your letter. And after the body, you have the closing. Closing. This is the end, the last words you put below the letter. It may be your affectionate son, and you put your name, your affectionate son, and you put your name. Or just, you can write yours affectionately, or yours sincerely. Okay? Or yours faithfully. Okay? All right. So, once more, our text is a letter from Scotland. A letter from Scotland. Okay, it is a letter from Sikiru. Sikiru is a student. It is Bola's cousin. He went to England to study agriculture. He went to England to study agriculture. That was in 1984. It is a long time ago, 1984. And he was studying at a London university. Okay? So, you know what London is? London is the capital city of England. And England is part of the United Kingdom. And the United Kingdom is composed of England, the capital of which is London, and you have other countries like Scotland, like Wales, and Ireland. Okay? I repeat again. You have England, you have Scotland, you have the Wales, and you have Ireland. So these four countries are parts of the United Kingdom. Okay, United Kingdom is the UK. The UK. When you hear UK, it means United Kingdom. It is different from USA. USA is the United States of America. Okay? But UK is the United Kingdom. Okay? Right. So Sikiru was studying there. And now that's the end of his study. And he has to return home now. Okay? So before he came home, Sikiru wrote a letter to his parents. All right. Now, I'm going to read the letter for you. You have to listen very carefully and try to understand it, okay? Right. Sikiru, who is Bola's cousin, went to England in 1984 to study agriculture. He was a student at London University. He wrote a lot of letters to his girlfriend Hajo, but he only wrote a few to Bola. Okay? So, next, this is the letter. Dear Bola, I'm sorry I haven't written to you much this year, but I've had to work hard because this is my last year here. I haven't had time to write letters. We've already taken all our exams, but we haven't had the results yet. We took our exams in June. Since then, I've been on holiday with a student from Ghana. A few days ago, we both hitchhiked to York. We met an old friend there who gave us a lift to Edinburgh. I read again. Listen carefully and try to understand it. Dear Bola, I'm sorry I haven't written to you much this year, but I've had to work very hard because this is my last year here. I haven't had time to write letters. We've already taken all our exams, but we haven't had the results yet. We took our exams in June. Since then, I've been on holiday with a student from Ghana. A few days ago, we both hitchhiked to York. We met an old friend there who gave us a lift to Edinburgh. Okay, next. Okay, and now we're going to teach some words from the text, okay? Vocabulary, the result. You have a result from a work. When you do a work, you will get a result. Class, you repeat. Result, 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 result. Listen very carefully. Result, result, result. Okay? Result, we get the mark or grade. Okay? It's the same. Mark or grade. Okay? The mark of grade you get in an exam. This is your result. If you have a good performance, well, you will have a good mark or a good result. When you have a bad mark or a bad grade, so you will have a bad result. Okay? So, if you do well, good result. If you do very badly, well, you will get a bad result. Okay? So, try to work hard in order to get a good result in your exam. So, I think that next June, you will do well in DF in order to have a good result in English. Okay? All right. So, try to revise your text in English so that you can get good grades or good marks. Okay? Right. Example, have you had your results yet? So after the exams, we always ask such questions. Have you had your results yet? Because the students are very anxious for their results. Okay? They are very anxious about their results. After the exams, they couldn't sleep at all before they get their results. They become very anxious. Okay? All right. The next word is to go round. Go round. Go round. Listen. Go round. So it means to make the rounds, to go from place to place and visit the different places. Okay? All right. Example, he usually goes around the city on Sundays. Okay? He usually goes around the city on Sundays. Sunday is a free day. We have nothing to do, so we have to walk around or to go around the city. Okay? All right. I'm sorry. The second word, there are some people who say, sorry. It is not so, it is so. Sorry. 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 Okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is not I am here, but is I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay? Repeat. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay? Example. When you want to express a regret, for instance, you say, I'm sorry your husband lost his job. It's a bad news. I'm sorry that your husband lost his job. Job here is the work. Okay? Every month, workers get a salary. They get a salary to provide food and drink for their families and to dress their children and to provide medical care to the whole family. So, if you don't get anything each month, well, you will be sorry. And when you lose such a job, Well, this is not good, eh? So, try to do well in order to have a good performance and stay in your job, okay? I'm sorry that your husband lost his job. So try to make a sentence like this next time, okay? Right. Since. Since means depuis. Next. All right. Grammar point. We have a use of since, for, and ego. Since, the translation of since is depuis. The translation of for also is depuis. And the translation of ego is il y a. All right. Depuis, il y a. Now, since expresses a point in time, it is used with a point in time. For instance, Mali has been independent since 1960. Mali has been independent since 1960. Okay? In other words, when we want to use it with for, we can say Mali has been independent for 60 years. Now, it is used, for is used with a length of time. Now it is used for a length of time. It's the duration. Okay? But the Mali is still independent. It is this, the present perfect, but it has its meaning in the simple present. All right. It is in the present perfect in English, but in French, when you try to translate it, well, you will have its meaning in the simple present. Le Mali est indépendant depuis 1960. Le Mali est indépendant depuis 1960. Le Mali est toujours indépendant. OK? Quand on veut utiliser aussi for, when you want to use for, le Mali est indépendant depuis 60 ans. Ça, c'est la durée. A length of time. Now, for. Mali has been independent for 60 years. This is used for a length of time. Example again. He has lived here for over a year. He has lived here for over a year. Il vit ici depuis plus d'une année. Il vit ici depuis plus d'une année. Okay? He has lived here for over a year. So, in English, it is in the present perfect. But when you translate it, you will have the present in French. Okay? All right. And now, ago. Ago, time passed since the end of an action. Okay, so the action is completely terminated in the past, okay? There is no problem. So we have to use the simple past. The simple past. She arrived. She arrived. She arrived. She arrived. She arrived from Paris an hour ago. She arrived from Paris an hour ago. Elle est arrivée de Paris il y a une heure. Completely terminated. Okay? All right. Now, homework. 1. Comprehension. A. Answer these questions based on the text. Who is Sikiru? Number 1. Who is Sikiru? Number 2. When did he go to England? Number 3. Where is he a student? Where is he a student? Number 4. Has he written letters? Has he written letters? Number 5. What has he seen? What has he seen? B. True and false statements. Put T for true answers and F for the false ones. Sikiru wrote a lot of letters to Bola. Number 1. Sikiru wrote a lot of letters to Bola. Number 2. That was Sikiru's last year at London. That was Sikiru's last year at London. Pardon, at London University. Number 2, that was Sikiru's last year at London University. Number 3, Sikiru met an old friend in York. Sikiru met an old friend in York. Number 4, Sikiru was on holiday with a student from Mali. Sikiru was on holiday with a student from Mali. Next. All right. Exercise 2. Complete with 4. Complete with 4 since and ago. 1. Fanta arrived 2 hours. Fanta arrived 2 hours. Number 2. Mali has been independent 1960. 3. These people have lived here years. 4. I haven't seen him 20 years. I repeat this exercise. Number 2. Complete with 4 since ago. 1. Fanta arrived 2 hours. 2. Mali has been independent 1960. 3. These people have lived here years. And 4. I haven't seen him 20 years. Next. 3. Essay. 3. Essay. You follow me? Write a letter to your friend warning him about COVID-19. Write a letter to your friend warning him about COVID-19. Not more than 8 lines. Okay, thank you, class. Thank you for your attention. Take care. See you next time.